New at 6 here, back to school can be a scary time for kids, especially during a pandemic. But after a year away from the classroom, a lot of students were ready to see each other face to face.
And we're about to introduce you to a third grader. Yes, a third grader in Fort Mill who was excited to have an ordinary school year. But when she saw a classmate being bullied, she went to extraordinary lengths to stand up.
Here's WCNC Charlotte's Tanya Mendis.
Back to school face to face for third grader Claretta Flynn was a dream.
I was really excited on Meet the Teacher because I figured out both of my friends were going to be in my class.
She knew this year wouldn't quite be the same as what it was way back in first grade, back before the pandemic.
Have you been wearing a mask every day? You have.
But I take it off outside. It's kind of tough, but we still get to learn pretty normal.
But a couple of days into the start of school at Orchard Park Elementary, Claretta looked around her class. She noticed one child's desk that stood out.
I saw this girl had plexiglass on her desk.
In her school district in Fort Mill, South Carolina, plexiglass is put around the desks when parents request it. That child in Claretta's class was the only one with plexiglass. And Claretta says some of her classmates were pretty mean and teased her about it.
Days later, I told my dad and I said I wanted plexiglass because I didn't want this girl to be left out, that she was the only one having it. And I just thought it was a nice thing to do for somebody.
So the next day, Claretta's desk had plexiglass. Another classmate saw what Claretta had done and why, so she got plexiglass too.
So you speak up for yourself and for other people.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that come from? How do you get so strong and brave?
Because my parents are.
At a time when this country is so divided, when the adults around her debate right and wrong, a child using a divider to remind us all about the things that matter most.
If you be kind to others, you'll get that kindness back.
In Fort Mill, Tanya Mendis, WCNC Charlotte.
And kudos to her parents for teaching
my
her
heart.
how to treat others. Treat them like you want yourself to be treated,
know.
basically, right?
So wise.
Very wise.
My goodness.
And so simple. Such a simple thing to do, right? Treat other
Yeah.
people the way you want to be treated.
What a
Stand
sweetheart.
up and say something when you see something wrong.